This is the 54th running of the World 100, and the biggest dirt late model race in the world is underway.
And Dale McDowell and Garrett Albertson will lead him to green, DJ, into turn number 1. Dale McDowell, that Team Zero car to turn number 2. He'll blast to the lead down the back straightaway. Pierce and Albertson go side by side for second.
Albertson going to try to get a good run on the outside. Can Garrett Albertson lead his first laps ever in the World 100? Albertson with a good run on the outside of Dale McDowell. He'll drive that 58 car deep into turns 3 and 4. Garrett Albertson, you are a leader in the World 100.
It has slowed down dramatically here in the first 10 laps of this race as we work down the main straightaway. 16th, 17th at the books, and Bobby Pierce slides to the lead. Here comes Albertson back down the back straightaway.
Battle for the lead.
Whoa.
James, this time, 18 laps in the books. In honor of Scott Bloomquist, we go silent on lap 18. "19 laps now in the books. Garrett Albertson remains out front, turning back the challenges of Bobby Pierce. Garrett Albertson trying to work around the outside of Ross Bales. Wow, that got close.
Yeah, he's going to squeeze in there. Got to be careful.
Man.
It's hard to see how this car, the full containment sees. Pierce for the lead down the back straight with the crossover into turn 3. Will we have a new leader? It's not official until the timing loop. Off at turn 4, our third different leader in the World 100 is Bobby Pierce.
Bobby Pierce back out front at Eldora Speedway officially here on lap number 23. Albertson not going to give it up without a fight, though. See it close back in on the 32. Albertson on a slightly different line down in 3 and 4. Pierce already trying to tiptoe around the top side of the Howland half-mile high bank builder. We're having trouble working by the 87 of Ross Bales. Pierce will now work his way by, but the 58 of Albertson unable to do so, and here comes Jonathan Davenport. Albertson drives that 58 deep into turns 3 and 4.
And the crossover at the line. I believe Albertson retakes the lead, Dustin.
Garrett Albertson officially back out front on lap number 25. Jonathan Davenport right there. Bobby Pierce back out front. Will Pierce lead lap number 26? Yes, he will.
Now Davenport trying to make his way to the front of Eldora, trying to become the 4th different leader of this race.
Now long green flag run here. That caution flew on lap number 4. We just put 32 up on the board. Davenport down to the inside of Bobby Pierce in a battle for the lead. That 49 just seems to be oh so good anywhere he puts it. JD side by side with Bobby Pierce through turns 3 and 4 as they come off the 4th corner. Pierce stays out front.
Davenport will swing down low. They go side by side at a turn number 2 behind the 20 of Jimmy Owens, 2-time World 100 winner. Here's on that momentum up top. How long will that cushion hold for the 32? Battle back here as Dale McDowell has cleared Garrett Albertson. McCready still runs in 5th, 17 in. Goes in number 1, rather. As you see, McDowell back into the 3rd spot.
Yep, McDowell's able to work his way by Garrett Albertson. McCready, as you just mentioned, stays in 5th. Then it's Moran, Gustin, and there's the battle for the lead. And Jonathan Davenport drives it deep into turns 3 and 4. Pierce washes up the racetrack. 35 laps on the board, 49 out front.
Down the back straightaway. Davenport's backing up to him. Here comes Pierce to the outside. He's got to get around Madden. He's got to get around Shepard. He has cut it down to 4 car lengths. Make it 3 into turn 1. Make it 2. Pierce for the lead.
Oh, man.
How did he slide through there, DJ?
I don't know.
Look at this for the lead.
He had to adjust his line to get by Shepard and make sure he didn't take out both himself and Jonathan Davenport. Here comes Pierce in 32. This time by James, 38 laps to go.
The outside. Davenport, remember they can't use stick signals down the back straightaway. Bobby Pierce for the lead. They're side by side into turn 3. Bobby Pierce, who led briefly earlier in this race, they're at it side by side up at turn 4. Could Pierce retake the lead, Dustin? He does.
Bobby Pierce back out front officially on lap number 63, the 3rd time he has led.
Davenport's got the momentum up top, DJ. Here they come down the straightaway. Oh, and he got into what Wilson came up the track. Pierce will clear him, but here comes Davenport.
Oh,
we'll
man.
see how much damage on the 32. That was close. That was almost disaster for both drivers. Top 12 remain on the lead lap. Battle into 2. Oh, Pierce had to get there. They might have touched. Man, that was close. McDowell third, McCready is fourth. As they come off at turn 4, that was close. And they're trying to go 3 wide for second up at turn 4. Oh,
best drivers in the country right there, man. I just wonder how long they can run on the outside of the racetrack as well. Do they just completely burn the top up until there's nothing left? Here comes Davenport down to the inside, looking for the lead once again in the World 100. Not going to be able to get it done there. 25 to go. Yeah, Davenport didn't get a good line off for that last time. You saw it there. McDowell's right there. That's the battle for second on your screen. Dale McDowell started on the pole, fell back as far as 4th, and now Mac Daddy. Can he win one outright here this weekend?
He led the first 4 laps. That car is always so good right through the middle. He's going to challenge Davenport. The pair of Georgia hot shoes out at turn 4. They are side by side and give second place to Dale McDowell.
Crowd on their feet. Dale McDowell around Jonathan Davenport. Davenport says, not so fast, my friend. 1 second behind your race leader, Bobby Pierce. This side-by-side battle for second in the 54th running of the World 100. Dale McDowell and Jonathan Davenport going at it as Pierce tries to work by the back of the field.
Got to keep it out of the wall. That'll hurt his momentum down the back straightaway. Have to have an eyeball test here. Pierce flirting with disaster at turn 2. Davenport. McDowell off at turn 4. The youngster Bobby Pierce and the 2 wily veterans down the main straightaway. He throws the slider in on the 79 as McDowell. Whoa. McDowell's not going to bang the boards. We know that, right? He's not going to bang the boards as they try to get around Ross Bales. Dale's going to throw it in there. Trying to make it stick. He does off at turn 4. 16 to go. Dale McDowell has closed it down the back straightaway, Dustin.
Dale McDowell doing Dale McDowell things here at Eldora. This time by, ladies and gentlemen, 10 laps to go. Here comes Dale McDowell for the lead.
10 to go. He's got it. No! Pierce squeezes back on the outside. Dale McDowell, he'll regroup. The 58-year-old Hall of Famer into turn 3. It's a 2-car battle, Eldora. Now Pierce, he's slipping up a little bit. Here comes McDowell on the bottom.
Pierce
has the grip. Yep, out of turn number 2. Dale McDowell is going to retake the lead.
The crowd on their feet. It's official at the scoring loop. Pierce will try to rim ride around the top. Off corner number 4. 8 laps to go. Mac Daddy back out front at Eldora.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Pierce gets it wound back up top, down the back straightaway. 8 to go. 7 to go. A classic at Eldora before the largest crowd in the history of this racetrack. Dale McDowell, 7 to go to victory.
Bobby Pierce trying to find that high side magic once again. Sparklers and snakes as the 32 bounces off the wall. Davenport 2.2 seconds back of this lead duo. Pierce abandons the high side down in 3 and 4 this time by 6 to go. McDowell though closing back in on the back of the field, James.
I'm going to make work here of Tanner English. Still 5 laps to go. Pierce down the back straightaway.
It's a good run. He got a good run right there.
He goes to the outside. McDowell's going to ride through the middle. 5 to go, Dustin. For the World 100, it's Dale McDowell and Bobby Pierce. Who's it going to be?
Where does McDowell go here? The back of the field is where he needs to be. Pierce gets that momentum back on the high side, and Pierce rockets back out front down the back straightaway.
But can he hold grip? He's going to the bottom.
Bobby Pierce, he just tagged the wall hard right there. Pierce didn't remember the damage on the car from the contact earlier in the race. He'll come around to the white flag.
Gonna have traffic in front of him behind the B5, Brandon Shepard. McDowell, though, is too far back, maybe. Into turn 1, Dustin. Final lap of the World 100.
The 54th running of the World 100. McDowell not far behind as they head down the back straightaway for the final time. Pierce with lap traffic in front of him. McDowell, a hard charge through turns 3 and 4. It's not going to matter. Bobby Pierce wins the World 100. Dale McDowell second. Jonathan Davenport third.